Yoga may have been around for centuries, but it still brings up tons of questions, and that's why I brought one of my favorite yoga girls and founder of Abundant Yoga, Keleah Anderson. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Sami.
I have so much I want to talk to you about, but let's kind of break it down. You at Abundant Yoga have a Christ-centered yoga experience. Can you talk to us about that before we get into the practice? Because I know as someone that loves Jesus, I sometimes feel torn between, am I doing something that's against my religion, or talk to me about that.
Sure. There are so many misconceptions and misunderstandings. The first thing I usually speak to is that yoga was around long before Hinduism. So people usually say, like, is this a Hindu practice? And I say, no, it is movement. So, and then people often ask me, what's the difference in what you do at Abundant Yoga? And I say, everything is centered around the Word. So we have either a scripture or a message that the class is built around. We have movement, and then we have prayer. So that makes it different.
And God is the author of everything, so everything you do unto the Lord. Okay, well, we're going to continue to talk, but I want to do some poses, some practice. I know I, for one, have thought of so many excuses why not to do yoga. I'm not flexible enough, ranging to I don't get to talk for an hour, which can be troublesome. So where would we start? We've got a lot of things down here. Talk to us about that.
So we have lots of props. And it could easily be something from your home. Blanket, pillow from your couch. The first thing we would start with is no shoes and the hair tied back. So you could move. We have blankets on our mats because many times beginners are going to start on your knees. So if you'll join me on your knees, the blanket's going to support the knees. You don't have to have the blanket, but it is helpful. And so maybe we might start in a simple tabletop position. We would start with fluid movement for the spine. So we'd spread the fingers wide, we'd root into the mat, and let our breath guide our movement. So we would take an inhale and look up, perhaps, and arch the spine. And then we'd take an exhale and round like an angry cat and push the floor away and scoop the belly up. And then let that movement and breath be linked together. So inhale, drop, and look up. Exhale, scoop, and press away. And this might start to take different forms as we perhaps come to the center line and take it to the right and look over your right shoulder and see your right foot and take this lateral movement and then through the midline and look over the left shoulder.
And just those simple movement. I mean, I don't know if it's good or embarrassing that my back is cracking.
No, it's good. I always say a good yoga class would save you a trip to the chiropractor.
Okay,
good. We can maybe stretch the left leg out behind us and begin to work balance, reaching the right hand.
Keleah, we can work balance.
And so the core muscles have to engage. The hips have to engage.
Now see, the athlete in me is like, I got to keep up with her, but it's not a competition, right?
Not a competition. It's a place to really work out the tightness and then to also reflect. So maybe we change sides, the left arm's forward, the right leg's back. And this movement can become even more fluid. So if you want to drop your left hand and leave your right leg in the air, we can inhale and reach the toes back, and exhale, pull the knee outside the elbow, and start to move the hip. Reach across the midline, look over the left shoulder and see your foot. Exhale, pull it right back outside the elbow. So not a competition, not a place to compete or compare, because so many of us do. But really a place to notice in your body. I often say, like, the yoga is a metaphor. What happens on your mat's a metaphor for your life. So where on the mat do you feel tight? Do you feel tense? Do you feel resistance? And then ask yourself, like, where in my life am I hustling, or I'm performing, or I'm striving, and where can I just like let go and let God, or where could I be still and know that He's in control?
Well, and you know, I've been to your studio and I love it. You have a Be Still class, and the things where all fears coming into yoga, I felt like it almost is counteractive to that. Tell us about those types of classes.
And that's intentional. The reason it's named Abundant Yoga is because it's abundant. And we try to make it an environment that's inclusive, to say lots of prop use, lots of opportunity for you to hit your knees and pray, slow your breath, and just really notice much of our life is let's go, 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 go.
Right.
Let's get it all done. Let's check all the boxes,
right.
and then go to bed and get up and do it the next day.
Right.
Let's hustle. And so I just for 2020, I've been trying to say to my staff and my community, like, less hustle and more healing.
I love it.
Less striving and more being still.
Yeah. And you have a theme every month. Your theme this month is simple. Tell us before we run out of time, tell us about the specials that you have for the studio this month, especially for newcomers.
So for newcomers in the new year, we're doing 40 days for $40. So yoga for $1 a day, pretty good. We also are going to extend to the Sami Cone viewers. If you come to the studio and say that you saw us here, you can have your first class free. So come and try it.
And where can people find the studio?
The studio is on the corner of Franklin Road and Moores Lane, right at the line of Brentwood and Franklin. It's Abundant Yoga Studio. You can find us at abundantyoga.com, and then our handle is @AbundantYoga.
Perfect. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you all will take advantage of this offer and just try something new for the new year, whether it's practicing for the first time or going deeper. I really think you're going to benefit from it. Hope to see you at Abundant Yoga soon. Before I go, I need you to know to seek and ask. In the Bible, Matthew 7:7-8 says, "Ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, the one who seeks finds, and to the one who knocks the door will be opened." As you consider what you want out of this new year, I encourage you to actively seek out what it is you want to accomplish and who can help you to get there. Going to the next level can be as simple as reaching out to someone you've admired from afar and asking if they would be willing to mentor you. Don't miss an opportunity because you didn't dream big enough or plan well enough. You'll never know until you seek, ask, and knock. I want to thank all my guests for being here today to help us start our year successfully. Most of all, thanks to each of you who continue to invite me into your lives. Have a great day. Make sure you make it great. And do not wait to tell someone you love how you feel about them. Bye, friends.